Hello, 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 lovely students. Today you will be taking the 4th grade measurement units and conversions and problems assessment. I'll read the questions one at a time along with their answer choices. Remember to pause after each question and give yourself a little bit of time to solve. Number 1. Sheila found a small earthworm in her garden like the one shown in the picture below. Which measurement best describes the length of the earthworm? A. 2 meters. B. 2 inches. C. 2 feet. Or D. 2 millimeters. Number 2. The table shows different numbers of feet and the equivalent number of inches. So for feet, 3 feet is equivalent to 36 inches. 5 feet is equivalent to 60 inches. 8 feet is equivalent to 96 inches. And 10 feet is equivalent to 120 inches. Carla measured the width of her room to be 24 feet. How many inches wide is her room? A. 2 inches. B. 288 inches. C. 148 inches. Or D. 36 inches. Number 3. Patty brought 6,000 milliliters of lemonade for a school party. How many liters are equivalent to 6,000 milliliters? Record your answer in the boxes below. Be sure to use the correct place value. So you'll record your answer in these boxes. Please note the decimal is located in this box here when you record your answer. Number 4. Amy drew the model below to show the relationship between gallons, quarts, and pints. So on the table you can see 1 gallon at the top. Beneath is quarts, equivalent to that gallon. And underneath is pints, equivalent. Which relationship below shows a true statement? A. A pint is 1/8 of a gallon. B. A gallon is 1/4 of a quart. C. A pint is 1/4 of a quart. D. A quart is 1/2 of a pint. Number 5. Paul bought 6 quarts of fruit punch, Gatorade, and 11 quarts of lemonade Gatorade. How many gallons and quarts of Gatorade will Paul have? A. 4 gallons. B. 5 gallons. C. 4 gallons and 1 quart. D. 3 gallons, 3 quarts. Number 6. Henry has 3 feet of rope that he is cutting into 5-inch sections. When he's done, how many inches of rope will he have left over? A. 1 inch. B. 3 inches. C. 6 inches. D. 7 inches. 7. The mass of Sandy's journal is about 400 grams. Which object has a mass closest to the mass of Sandy's journal? A. The kitchen refrigerator. B. An NFL official football. C. A small paper clip. Or D. The teacher's desk. Number 8. The pull of gravity on Earth is different from the pull of gravity on Mercury. Which statement about an object on Earth and the same object on Mercury is true? A. The mass of the object would be different on each planet because mass changes according to the pull of gravity. B, the height of the object would be different on each planet because height changes according to the pull of gravity. C, the weight of the object would be different on each planet because weight changes according to the pull of gravity. D, the volume of the object would be different on Earth, or would be different on each planet because the volume changes according to the pull of gravity. Number 9. The table shows the exercises that Ronnie did this weekend and how much time he spent on each exercise. So you have exercise here, time spent in minutes here. Push-ups, 45 minutes. Jumping jacks, 30 minutes. Sit-ups, 50 minutes. How much time did Ronnie spend exercising? A, 2 hours, 5 minutes. B, 2 hours, 15 minutes. C, 1 hour, 50 minutes. D, 1 hour, 35 minutes. Number 10. The mass of 2 insects are given below. A ladybug, 2 milligrams. A walking stick, 3 grams. What is the difference in mass of these 2 objects in milligrams? A, 32 milligrams. B, 28 milligrams. C, 320 milligrams. D, 2,998 milligrams. Be sure to reference your STAR chart for any conversions questions. Number 11. Liam buys 3 bags of chips to share with his friends. The total cost of the chips is $5.35. How much money did Liam give the cashier if he received $1.65 in change? Did he give the cashier A, $3.70, B, $6.90, C, $7, D, $1.78. Number 12. A field crew is painting the surface area of a basketball court. We can see in this picture here we have a soccer field and a basketball court with measurements along the side of each. What is the area that needs to be painted? A, 250 yards. B, 2,500 yards. C, 10,000 yards. D, 75 yards. Number 14. Kay is sewing a square quilt. She wants to sew some lace around the edge of the quilt. The perimeter of the quilt is 64 feet. What is the length of one side of the quilt? A, 32 feet. B, 60 feet. C, 14 feet. D, 16 feet. Number 15. June drew a rectangle with sidewalk chalk that had a perimeter of 68 inches. What model could represent the rectangle June drew? Again, perimeter of 68 inches. Could it be A, 42 inches by 26 inches? B, 60 inches by 12 inches? C, 20 inches by 8 inches? Or D, 17 inches by 17 inches? That is the final question on this test. Please remember that you can go back and replay any question that you wanted to rehear again, and be sure of your answer before you turn in. Check over all of your answers twice.